Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about what makes EVE Online different from other MMOs. The most obvious thing that most people think about EVE is the sandbox format that the game is in. EVE lets you choose whatever path you want to take, whether it being an honest trader or a criminal or someone who runs their own corporation or a miner. Whatever you want to do, you can choose that path in EVE. This is not exactly new to MMOs, but EVE takes this to a different level. EVE is all about specializing, and there are hundreds and hundreds of different paths your character can take in terms of skills. There is a very little intervention in terms of rules. There are a lot of small-scale rules, but on the big scale, if you just want to be a flat-out criminal, EVE will let you do that. Every day there are many scammers at trade hubs in EVE, and nobody stops them. It's just one of the options you can have in the game if you so choose. One of the biggest things that I really like about EVE is that there is no instancing like you see in other MMOs these days. EVE is a truly massively multiplayer online game. In other modern MMOs, they will split players into smaller groups called instances, so you can only see a small portion of the players that are actually on the server playing with you. In EVE, not only are all of the players, all 40,000 of them, on one server, but you can visibly see all of them around you when you fly around without the game lagging. This is something that a lot of other modern MMOs are losing, and Star Citizen, for example, has already said that they will be instancing their persistent universe when it finally gets released. So because EVE does not instance in normal flying areas, the game feels like a living, breathing world full of real people. The size of the EVE universe is really unbelievable. There are more solar systems than most players would ever have time to fully explore. This really gives you a fresh gameplay and a lot of new opportunities to explore each time you play the game. Finally, because of how long EVE has been around and has been developed as a game, it doesn't feel like you ever need more content. Many new games always feel like you are immediately waiting for an update or something to fix a game-breaking bug, and with EVE that is just not the case because it has had so much time and work put into it. There is already tons of content, hundreds of ships, skills, missions, and weapons, and the whole thing just feels really, really polished. EVE Online is a complicated game to play, but it's also one of the deepest MMOs I have ever played, and there is always something new to learn. Thanks for watching this quick discussion, and if you want to talk about this topic further, leave some comments below. Thanks guys.